What's up, everybody? We back. It's me, my boy Andrew, and we
Yeah.
just saw The Running Man. Andrew, what up, man?
What's good, son? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm blessed.
Yes.
Yo, just saw The Running Man, and this movie is crazy. I mean, it's a lot of things about this movie that I found interesting. I think it was a terrible movie, personally, but there are some things that I did find interesting that I want to touch on. I really didn't like this movie. Um, Andrew, how did you feel about this movie?
When I go to these movies, especially this one, I had zero expectations for it. And, so I came in just to watch it, just to kill the time. And surprisingly, it was pretty good. I thought it was good, you
Yeah,
know, and it had some parts like I would say from in the beginning was good, right? So your the production was great, just seeing the how poor the city was and just kind of how he went through like it looked like he had to go through a gate to get to the rich people spot and everybody was all so it kind of felt like Hunger Games type ish. I
right.
think
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the kind of vibe you get from it, right?
yeah. And then a little bit and I guess in the middle it kind of like was like all right, midway it was like what's going on type shit. Maybe I kind of went downward a little bit,
Yeah,
but at the end it for, to me, I was like, okay, they summed it up good.
yeah.
They did good. I didn't have no issues with it. I was like, okay, I thought if something was gonna happen. I was like, all right, that's how you end it. That's how you kill Thanos, man.
So The Running Man is starring by Glenn Powell, and his name is Ben Richards in this movie. So this movie is also directed by Edgar Wright. This is the readaptation of the 1987 film with Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Running Man. Now, if you don't know about that movie, go back and watch it. It's a really old film, but I mean, it's what is why we're here today. This is the readaptation of that, and it also had the novel for Stephen King. So this movie takes place in like a distant future where the world is a little bit more advanced, a little technologically more, heightened and advanced. They have supercomputers. They have freaking mailboxes that fly to their destinations. They have electric vehicles. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a future where Elon Musk is thriving,
Yeah, we're
right?
close.
So, it's really advanced, but Glenn, who's Ben Richards again, he is living in like the slums part of this world. So he's, struggling right now. He needs money to provide for his wife and daughter who's very ill, and he's trying to get this money to help her get some medicine. But apparently, in this world, the poor has a really hard time with healthcare. So he
Yeah, my,
decides to,
yeah,
yeah,
my bad. Yeah, mind you, it was just a flu. You know what I'm
the
saying? It wasn't
flu.
any-
Yeah,
wasn't
she
any-
was really ill. So in the future, this is run by the director, executive producer Dan Killian. He offers Ben, this advancement for his family. So he goes on the show Running Man, where if he wins like what, $1 billion?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like $1 billion. So I mean,
I,
yeah, go ahead.
I said, no, that's a lot. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, $1 billion is a lot of money, and for each day that he survives, he has to survive 30 days on the show while he's being chased by armed forces. And not only is he being chased by armed forces, he's also being chased by civilians, people on the ground. So, if they record him, if they see where he is and they record him, they get paid handsomely. Or if they take his life, they also get paid handsomely. If he takes the lives of the people chasing him, he also gets paid a bonus. So those are the stipulations of the Running Man. Basically, survive 30 days, and you will be awarded this handsome big bag load of cash. So the only thing I didn't like, I feel like this movie was just super unrealistic. Like, I just felt like there were so many times that he probably should have gotten caught or shouldn't have survived, but it's like because the show wasn't running, it was like, oh, we can't kill him because we're not airing right now, we're not live. So it's like it was just like really just weird to me, the whole premise of this whole movie. I felt like, because they didn't really want to, it's not like they had a grudge against Ben. It was all part of the program. Whatever gets the program higher ratings is what, was making the show interesting. So, but Andrew, you like this. You like this movie. What did you really like about this?
So what I'm see, this is just listening to what you just said, right? Now I understand why we don't see eye to eye. because you see it as a TV ran program or whatever, right?
Right.
But what all reality is, man, it's the government, bro.
Mm.
The government was pretty much running everything. Obviously, you've seen the cops, kind of working with the TV show,
Yeah.
right? You got people that's believing and watching it,
Yeah.
and that that oh he's the bad guy,
Mm. Right.
right? It was all propaganda, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
obviously, there's a reason why they didn't kill him without the cameras were rolling. Because why? Because they wanted to fucking show the people that's watching it that's fucking their head up, right?
Yeah. Mm. It's like mind manipulation type stuff.
Yeah. When that, in all actuality, this motherfucker was just trying to, feed his, get medicine for his daughter, right?
Mhm.
Get money,
Yeah.
and obviously it worked out for him. Why? Because apparently, he when he gets angry, he's real, real quick and shit with just being able to, get through shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, right?
Yeah.
How he was able to like overcome some of the obstacles he got thrown at him, but and then with that, man, it was just very interesting how you know, you see the people. I don't know if you remember that what's the dude Daniel Ezra, the dude that played Bradley Throckmorton, that he like wore like something weird, and he like came in and was trying to like uh he was kind of just like the conspiracy theorist that was
Yeah.
we breaking this is what they really doing. They're not, shit like that, right? So
Yeah.
that's what made me kind of was like, oh shit, it's kind of like real life shit. This is shit that's happening right now, type shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of what made me kind of like it a lot more, and see it in the different light, and then yeah, and just seeing the end, how it ended. I was like, okay,
There was like a message that they was trying to put. You know what I mean? They was trying to promote this message, like the government is trying to control the system and everything like that. I get what the movie is trying to do, and I understood what the movie was trying to promote, but it was just so ridiculous to see how they was doing it. Like the guy. So every time they would find Ben, Bobby Thompson, he would start like you know monologuing the whole situation, like, "Oh, they're creeping up. It's any moment now. Any moment now. They have him in the corner. What's about to happen? It's been about." I'm like, "Shut up!" I felt just like how the fucking actors felt, like super annoyed, like, "Shut your ass up!" Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was so mad, man. But I mean, like, yeah, like what you were saying, I understand the premise of the movie and I get that part. I guess I'm just mad at the way it was executed.
yeah, 100%. It could have been probably done better.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say this is a 10 out of 10 movie,
Right. Right.
but I definitely liked it better than fucking Now You See Me.
The scenery in this movie, like the whole setting, the world that they build in this movie, that was eye candy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a real advanced, really well thought out, world and environment that they built for this movie. So I feel like that alone, just seeing it on something like IMAX on a big screen, you
Yeah.
know, would be really good.
I know Laughlin, Katie M. O'Brien, she's been in a bunch of movies too. I noticed her, the one that the girl that was kind of just like playing, how they categorize all the people. So like
Yeah.
what's his name? Ben Richards was like the what do you call him? The final guy? What do
He
you call
he Ben. So Ben was I guess he was the final runner. Yeah, and then did you see the other shows that they had like on the network? Like they had like that fake ass like Wheel of Fortune show where like you had to answer some questions while running. They had the fat guy running on the wheel.
I mean, it was over 180 RPM or BPMs and shit. Like he about to die.
It's almost like there's no censor on TV no more, right? It's like now they're just showing you whatever on television. You can watch, so you can go on television and literally watch people get, you know, die. You know what I'm saying? And there's no censor to it. So now it's just like, that's just how the future is. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. And then people enjoy that shit. And then, they got TVs everywhere. Free V, they called it.
Freebie. Yeah.
Hey man, you never know, man. It's probably gonna
Yeah.
be
Like
for
even
30 years from now, some type shit.
yeah, like even like the elderly people were like watching this show. It's like almost everybody. You know what this remind me of? It's like everybody's watching the show. This kind of remind me of like the Truman Show meets like a John Wick situation. You know what I'm saying? You remember that part in you remember that part in John Wick where the guy from the Continental, I forgot his name, the John Wick's guy, the one who ran the Continental.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Remember that guy? Remember when he like
One.
just literally like snapped his fingers or something and everybody around him just got up and left like type shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's like a controlled environment. You know what I'm
Not in this situation. I felt like I would have been like one of the dudes that was trying to help him, like Michael
saying?
Cera with fucking traps and shit. Yeah, he was like he was done. He was waiting for that to happen. He, like I said, he was just one of those dudes that was like, you know how you ever hear about those dudes that they got their house and then they got a bunker down below with all the shit like filled up the shelves with like food and water just in case like a bomb happens or
Yeah,
that's what he was, but for the fucking the government to come in, we're like, oh, I'm ready for him. And
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like I would have been against. I'm always against the government, man. I would say I would have tried to help him out.
What's your final thoughts about
Thanos, bro. Josh Brolin got slept on in this movie, but he held his own. He was pretty short in this too. I was like, little short Thanos, man.
it? Yeah,
Nah, him, the what do you call them? The hunters,
the
the
hunters. Yeah,
hunter. I thought that was all right. That they kind of you know put that in place to kind of be the ones that hunt them, and then
yeah,
the Lee Pace or the guy that untook his mask off at the end and shit.
yeah.
How that played out, how he was in his place at one point, and then
Right.
they
Hmm.
made him a star type shit. I, it was yeah. This movie definitely surprised me. I like movies that make you think, bro. I don't like movies that are just like
Yeah,
plain and simple, drawn out shit. Like this had a good story, good plot. The the antagonist was good. I had no issues with him.
yeah,
And I think Glenn Powell, man, he showed up too, man. Like, at some points I'd be thinking he's corny, man, but I'm starting to like him a lot more, man. Especially after Top Gun Maverick and Twisters.
yeah,
He's starting to be on my good side of actors that's coming up, and especially with this one, I was like, because I'm not there yet with him, but after this movie, I'll watch another movie with him and like starring in it.
yeah.
And
That's true. I mean, I'll agree with you on that. Glenn is definitely a great actor. I mean, he did a good job in this role, and he looks like he was in the gym for this role. I mean, dude is jacked. You know what I mean? So he looks like he really, you know, took this role to a whole another level. He worked out for this role. If I was to give this movie a rating, I'd probably give it like a 6.5, and I'm only being generous because it is a remaster, from the old Running Man movie. So I don't want to be too critical about it, but something like this, I don't think I'll go back to.
I mean, I would like to see Arnold make a cameo in this. That would have been dope. Maybe he
Yeah,
would put up. Maybe something after the preview, something happened, man. I didn't wait, man. I wonder if
yeah, and that's when you know a movie is trash. when you don't when you don't wait to see what happens next, like after the credits and everything, like you like I'm getting out of it. We're on like different points of the coin on this one. I feel like The Running Man is something that honestly you can wait to see on streaming, but if you have nothing to do and if you're really that bored, go ahead and watch it. Let us know what you thought about it in the comments. Please like and subscribe to this video because it'll help build the channel. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, remember, it isn't cinema if it ain't absolute cinema. Everybody, take care.